This week, we talked to Disney's Stephen Miller about some spooky new Haunted Mansion merchandise.
And then Elisa goes brick-or-treating over at Legoland, Florida.
That's right. Plus, we have the latest theme park news, a new giveaway, and more. It's all happening right now. This week's show is brought to you by Theme Park Connection, where you can find the best in Disney, entertainment, and NASCAR memorabilia. Visit their showroom right here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
Mousefan Travel is our recommended travel agent. Right now, they're offering a great deal for Disney Visa cardholders. For a free quote with no obligation, visit mousefantravel.com.
Undercover Tours is our preferred supplier of discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertours.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa. So, what's new this week, Banks?
Nothing. Checked out the new Haunted Mansion store. What's new with you?
I mean, I don't know. Do you see anything new with me?
Well, it is fall, so you're wearing layers. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. You're wearing new shampoo and conditioner. I got it.
No, Banks. Come
You got
on.
your hair done.
Oh.
It's colored. You got it a little more dark, like darker, and it's when you see in the sunshine, it's like a really nice red tint to it.
Thank you.
I like it.
I'm
Looks
so
really
glad
good.
you noticed.
A little bit of hints. So I've got to say, this weekend I'm getting first time in a little while. I'm going to take a little mini vacation, going up to Norfolk, Virginia, for my fiance's 10-year high school reunion. While we're there, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, I might get to go and check out Busch Gardens in Williamsburg.
Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, so beautiful.
It's just about 30 minutes south of Norfolk, so I'm really, really hoping that... I haven't been to that Busch Gardens since 2009. That was my first time there, and I loved it. Got to ride the Big Bad Wolf coaster the last year it was open. Now it's Verbolten, so if I get to go back, you want to ride that. And even I really hope to check out their Hallow Scream, because that's going on. I want to see what the difference is between the Florida and the Virginia Hallow Scream.
Very cool. Well, I hope you have fun.
Well, that's the motto. I always have fun.
That's true.
All right. Well, let's talk some news in the queue now. What's going on in town this week? So if you've been to Hollywood Studios this past week, you may have noticed that you couldn't just walk up and ride Toy Story Midway Mania.
A test started on Monday where guests could no longer wait in a standby queue for the ride. The attraction was only available if you booked a FastPass Plus.
Now, Disney did release more Fast Passes for the ride than usual during the test.
This isn't the first time a test like this has been done. Disney previously ran a limited-time FastPass This is so hard to say. FastPass Plus only.
You got it. There you go.
For meeting some characters.
Now, today is the last day of the test, and the standby queue should be open again tomorrow. I don't know. I'm still trying to... I mean, I never got to go out to try this out, so I can't really talk about if it was successful or not, but I don't know, you look at it and it just doesn't seem like a good idea on paper.
No, it seems strange. It seems, FastPass Plus, obviously it helps guests that want to plan their vacation ahead of time, but not everybody wants to do that. So if people want to wait 100 minutes in line, let them wait 100 minutes,
They should have the option to do that. And I think I read somewhere that they weren't even accepting the DAS card, the Disability Assistance Service.
Oh.
They weren't even accepting those, and they weren't accepting any sort of comped pass from guest relations. It was
strictly
FastPass Plus, period. Which I think you're going to really, especially with the most popular ride at that park, you're going to upset a lot of families, and they're just going to basically be told, hey, there's nothing we can do, sorry.
I agree. Yeah, it just seems like a bad idea all around.
I mean, who knows? Maybe I've heard rumors this may be a test, because the rumors are that they may add a third track to Toy Story Mania, and that third track may be FastPass only. So, I mean, if that's the case, then, that could work if you had a track FastPass and then the other two tracks standby. That way you still get the standby in there, but I just don't know.
That would be
All
okay.
FastPass Plus is not a good idea.
No, definitely
No,
not.
you need to give, like you said, give guests the option to stand in line if they want to.
Correct. To celebrate World Space Week, Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is offering a new scavenger hunt throughout Central Florida.
In honor of this year's theme, Space, Guiding Your Way, the Visitor Complex and Groundspeak, the company who created geocaching.com, have partnered to create the Kennedy Space Center GeoTour.
This interactive experience allows guests to use the free geocaching app and GPS coordinates in Central Florida with a geo-trackable marble.
The more you complete, the more you get when you present your downloadable passport at the will call window of the Visitor Center. For example, 25% completed passport gets you a $5 off coupon for admission and a trackable item.
The geocaching app is free. The GeoTour will continue through 2015. Visit our website for a link to the app.
You know,
I love this.
I've heard so much about geocaching over the past, I think a couple of years now. A lot of people really seem to enjoy it. I never really could understand what it is or really get into it.
Oh, see, I love geocaching.
Okay, so explain this. What is it?
Yeah, well, the app was not free when I got it, but perhaps they've changed it for the...
I'm sure there's probably a lot of different companies
different
have their
types,
versions,
but
yeah.
anyways, it's fun. You basically, it tells you if wherever area you're around, which is basically anywhere, it'll give you hints on where you can find the geocache, which is basically just like something that a person has left behind there. It can be in like a little bottle, a tube, or something, and then you go and you find it and you leave something else inside, and like a little token, and it's just kind of like a fun scavenger hunt for adults or family or whoever.
But do you take whatever was there with you?
You can take a piece, but if you take a piece, you have to put something else back in. It can be random. It can be like a ticket to a movie or like chapstick, something, anything.
For some reason, I was thinking that this item that's there has to be something that has some sort of
anything
GPS card inside of it. Or?
No, it can be anything fun and random.
Okay.
It's just kind of a fun thing for people to do. It's fun to do in groups too.
I might have to try this out.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for letting me know.
A unique new museum is coming to the new iDrive 360 complex next year.
Skeletons, a museum of, I hope I'm pronouncing it, how do you pronounce
Ostentology?
Ostentology, thank you. Basically Bones will be a 90-minute attraction, which is said to be an educational and entertaining experience for the whole family.
It will house more than 400 real skeletons from animals around the world. Some of the exhibits will include two-headed calves, actual human skeletons, and a cryptozoology exhibit.
So many big words. Admission will be $20 per adult and $13 for children ages 4 to 11. It's expected to open sometime next spring. For more information, you can go to skeletonmuseum.com. This is kind of, science. Even when I was a kid, I loved skeletons and bones, but it still can be kind of like haunting
Eerie.
a little bit. Yeah,
it is creepy, but I think it's great. I think it's cool to bring more museums here to Orlando, and it's not very expensive.
Something special like this. You don't really see a lot of places.
It's really educational, especially for people that are interested in like becoming a doctor or something in the future.
Good point.
It's really good to learn about the anatomy.
Yeah. What's quick name a bone off the top of your head? What kind of bone?
Patea.
What bone is that?
Is that a bone?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
We'll have to go to the museum and find out. All right. Go Power Rangers fans to the Nick Hotel for Power Rangers Super MegaForce Weekends.
There will be 2 weekends packed with Power Rangers fun. The first will be held October 17th to the 19th, and they'll have autograph and photo ops with the live-action cast of the television series, a special Power Rangers lunch, Power Rangers arts and crafts, and even a sneak peek screening of Power Rangers Super MegaForce.
The second weekend, October 24th through the 26th, will feature the same, except for the photo ops with the stars being replaced by a meet and greet with the Power Rangers characters.
We'll be there the first weekend to bring you a report.
I grew up with Power Rangers. Like, I was there for the very beginning of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
So I was flipping through the channels with Sydney one day this past weekend, and we came across this new Megaforce, and we had no idea what the heck was going on. Also, we turned it on, and it's the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers costumes. And we're just like, what? They brought back the original? And then they changed to another form. I'm just like, what's going on here?
There's so many different kinds. I've lost track, but everybody loves the Power Rangers. We grew up with them. Children today are still growing up with them. I think it's awesome that Nick is doing this. They had their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event, and now this. I mean, it's great.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a lot of great nostalgic fun for people who grew up with these characters. stay at the Nick Hotel and enjoy it. Now, last but not least, Steve Harvey is coming to Universal Orlando next month.
Harvey's daytime talk show entitled Steve Harvey will be hitting the road for the first time in its 3-season history to record 5 shows at Universal City Walk Lagoon Stage.
The shows will be taped from November 4th to the 6th and will air on television November 17th through the 21st. I'm excited about this because I always love the fact when they bring in TV shows to film at Universal because it really is still a working studio.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon.
I know, I was going to say, you got to see Jimmy Fallon.
I hope to go see this.
Still jealous. I know, I went to get tickets, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I signed up too. This is kind of like, this is not the first time he's been here because when the first season he hosted Family Feud, Steve Harvey, back in 2010, they filmed that whole season at Universal and on the South Stages. I went to 4 tapings of that.
Cool.
So it's always fun to kind of get a peek behind the curtain and see how these things are done.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope to get to go out there and do this.
Me too.
Hi, everyone. For this week's Hidden Mickey, let's go to downtown Disney West Side. At Disney's Candy Cauldron, inside the store, on the upper wall above the candy display, a dark marking on a stone near the ceiling forms a classic Mickey, so you can enjoy Mickey while you're enjoying your candy. Have a good time.
Theme Park Connection offers a wide variety of pins, props, figurines, artwork, signs, decor, cast member exclusives, and other one-of-a-kind finds. Looking to sell your old collectibles? Theme Park Connection will buy them from you. Visit their showroom located minutes from Orlando International Airport or find them online at themeparkconnection.com.
In past episodes, we've covered all the kid-friendly theme park Halloween events except one, Brick or Treat at Legoland, Florida.
And it's time we fix that. So this past weekend, a buddy and I built ourselves a great time.
Brick by brick?
Of course. I'm here at Legoland, Florida for their Brick or Treat event that they have here every year. Now, I'm standing inside the world's largest Lego pumpkin. It's made up of over 26,000 Duplo bricks. That is amazing. So, since Legoland is geared for ages 2 to 12, I thought I'd bring a friend with me. Hi. Everybody, this is Hudson.
Hi.
Hudson, you ready for some Brick or Treat fun?
Yes.
Chris, what can guests experience here at Brick or Treat?
Sure, Brick or Treat is an awesome Halloween event here at Legoland Florida Resort. Everything from really cool Lego models at our Halloween to our Brick or Treat trail to meeting Lego Halloween characters and a lot more fun to be had. So there's a lot of fun things you can do here on weekends in October.
Sounds awesome. So what's your favorite part of this whole experience?
I love the Brick or Treat trail. So that's where people can go and get candy from different characters at themed houses down by Miniland USA. You can also get a really cool commemorative brick. It's only available during the event. So that's my favorite part of the whole thing.
Fun scavenger hunt here in the Miniland. If you grab a form from the studio store, find all 7 of the ghosts that haunt this area. And if you de-scramble the letters to find a spooky word, you might just win a prize. So Hudson, why don't we go find these ghosts, okay?
Okay.
We're here with Jason, one of the master builders behind all these awesome, huge Lego projects we see here. So Jason, what do we have going on here?
Well, for Brick or Treat Weekends, we're actually building a 7-foot tall ghost that is actually made out of our super bricks. And super bricks are basically larger than life bricks that our guests are making for us, and we're translating those into our model.
That's awesome. How long does it take to make something like 7 feet tall?
Well, on average, it'll take us about a day and a half to do. We're kind of shooting to try and have it done every day so that as guests exit the park, they're able to see the finalized model and be able to take photos with it.
So what's been your favorite thing that you've gotten to build here?
Well, for Brick or Treat, my favorite model we actually got to create is over in front of our market restaurant. We created a giant spider web, and I've actually got a 6-foot wide spider that I designed that's up on the web, hanging over guests' heads, which is kind of neat.
One of the bigger highlights at Brick or Treat is the Brick or Treat Trail. It's open from 3 p.m. till park close. So you go around the trail, get candy from characters at all the different stations. You know what, Hudson? Enough of this. Let's go get some sweets. Let's see what we got. Lollipops, Starburst, Nerds, Lemon Heads. Do you like lemon heads?
Yeah.
Do you want my lemon head?
Yes.
There you go. All right, let's see what else. Awesome. So at the end of the trail, you get this really cool commemorative Brick or Treat Lego brick that you can only get specially here at Legoland. Well, I hope you enjoyed your look at this year's Brick or Treat here at Legoland, Florida. The event runs Saturdays and Sundays through October, and it is included with park admission. So, Hudson, what do you think?
It was bricktastic.
Oh, so many brick puns here today. You got any other Lego puns for me?
It was awesome.
There you go. Everything is awesome. Let's get some more candy.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Recently, Elisa got to interview Disney's merchandise communications manager, Stephen Miller, about some of the cool things for sale at the brand new Haunted Mansion store at the Magic Kingdom. It's called Memento Mori.
That's right, and let me tell you, I know what I'm doing with my next paycheck.
Oh yeah, me too.
So we're here with Stephen Miller, the merchandise communications manager from Walt Disney World. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for inviting me out.
Absolutely. So I see lots of amazing merchandise. It looks like it's all Haunted Mansion theme. So before we talk about it, I got to ask you. So Haunted Mansion has been at Magic Kingdom since it's open, basically. So why now that all of this merchandise is coming out?
Well, this is part of our Haunted Mansion Authentic art program. And the reason why is because there are so many guests, including myself, that love the Haunted Mansion. I mean, this year marks the 45th anniversary of the attraction. It first opened at Disneyland in August of 1969. You're right, it did open here at Walt Disney World in Florida in 1971. And it's a classic attraction between the music and the story and just the effects, the theming. It really is such an immersive environment. And this program that we introduced, and it's about 100 new items, all part of this Haunted Mansion Authentic program, really grew out of some home decor items that we introduced first in like February of 2013. There are about 9 different items that we introduced early in that year, and we found that guests just loved it. They loved the authenticity behind it, they loved the designs, and they loved adding a little bit of this kind of classic Disney attraction to their homes. And so that whole program just really took off from there.
Absolutely. A lot of it kind of reminds me of some of the details you'd see at the new Marketplace Co-op, the merchandise there. I'm sure that had something to do with it.
They were designed about the same time, and the Co-op, and specifically Disney Centerpiece, if you think about some of those programs, they're themed to like Adventureland, which is my love, all sorts of tiki stuff, but really inspired by the themed area, Jungle Cruise and Enchanted Tiki Room, things like that. This program is very much similar to that. So when they were looking at designs, they really said, well, how do we take that authenticity? How do we feel like these items could have lived in the mansion at one time? It was as if like the entire, it was having like the entire mansion was having a big estate sale. Like you would go and you would find these particular items, and they were inspired a lot by that. So the designers walked through the attraction early in the morning, took a lot of reference photos, think about the storyline, and really came up with a whole host of different things. From home decor items like this urn here, or these bookends, which are really awesome, to headwear from these hats and fedoras, to other just home goods like dinnerware and apparel like shoes and t-shirts. All these different programs really grew out of that kind of original inspiration of this, like walking through the attraction and trying to find how can we make these things really authentic to the storyline.
Absolutely. I love it. So can we go into a little bit more detail about everything you brought here today?
Well, it's really divided up into about 5 different programs that you're looking at here. One of them is the Estate of Master Gracie, and you'll see like there's some great dinnerware here that has this really cool crest on it, and it looks like, you know, very elegant, as if it was something you'd find maybe in the ballroom scene of the attraction. They even went one step further here, as if the Master Gracie here was kind of laying out the blueprints for the attraction. This is one of the dinnerware places. There's 2 other ones that match this kind of blueprint area. And it looks like, you know, there's things that you may see in the attraction, and then the artist maybe took some liberties here to kind of imagine, you know, as if he was planning out. So maybe there's rooms that you don't necessarily see in the attraction as well. So these are great. The bookends, as I mentioned, are one of my favorites, and the reason why is because they pull from the attraction script. So like the story, when you go through there, like ghost stories or tales of a rat, and this is something that, you know, Madame Leota says inside the attraction itself.
Wow.
Even just the details that go into like this crystal ball piece here, that along the bottom is what Madame Leota says in the seance room.
That's
so
beautiful.
Really pulling from these, you know, different inspirations here. And then, you know, simple things like, you know, the attraction costumes. You know, this is an apron that is inspired by the female cast members' costumes. It's fun. It's definitely playful. It's an iconic costume. Yeah. So we pulled elements from that and made it a part of that. So you see like these different patterns, like the Estate of Master Gracie. You see these different things like the different logos and different, you know, things for the cloth napkins. And then you have other elements like, you know, old vintage like advertisements from that, you know, like the late 1800s, the character sketches and the drawings and so forth that are used on different apparel items and so forth look like they came from newsprint from that time. So they really pulled for a lot of different things to pull all this program together and to create more than 100 different items. Now the neat part is you can identify those particular items by looking for where it says Haunted Mansion Authentic, and on a lot of the program that items that have been created for this program, you'll see that logo found on either packaging on the bottom of this plate here like that, and that's a great way to identify which items are part of that program.
Very nice. So I'm pretty interested in the home goods right here. So are there any other different crusts and plates that we could see there at the store?
Well, there's actually going to be some wine glasses as well. We have, you know, coffee mugs, you know, that you can have here. It's, again, very, very decorative from that. Ice cubes that are themed after the bat stanchion, which is you know, a very classic detail from the attraction itself. But there's these plates here. There's a little larger plate as well, and again, all in that same vein that you'd find like at the Marketplace Co-op, where it's home, you know, decor items, where it has this little splash of Disney, and you have to take a second look and go, oh yeah, I know what that is. You know, that's the Haunted Mansion, or that is Adventureland. So there are those items in particular, but everything's very elegant. You know, you're talking here. It's not like a melamine plate or something like that. It is definitely like a really nice bowl.
Absolutely. I love it. So I'm sure that fans of Haunted Mansion are eager for this store. Where can they find it, and is there a name for it?
Well, there is, and it's actually coming to Liberty Square. We announced over the summer that a new shop that's going to be themed to the Haunted Mansion. It's going to have a lot of influences with Madame Leota, and it's going to be called Memento Mori, and it's going to be going into the shop that used to be known as the Yankee Trader, and it's really close to the attraction itself. It's opening here probably in early October is what you're looking at, and that's going to be the home to find all of the Haunted Mansion authentic merchandise. Perfect. There'll be some other items like pins and that kind of stuff you may find some other places, but that's really going to be your first stop when it comes to that. Now, there are items you can find at Disneyland Resort. I was recently there and I saw them, you know, in Norland Square. They had several of these Haunted Mansion authentic items. And the nice part, if you can't get to the parks, you can find select items going at disneystore.com/Haunted Mansion. And we will be carrying select items from this Haunted Mansion authentic program online as well. So for those that can't get to the parks right away, you can also find them on the internet.
Perfect. Sounds great. So the bulk of it will be at Magic Kingdom.
That's correct. I mean, that's going to be the destination. So if you think about Disney's centerpiece at the Marketplace Co-op in downtown Disney as being a destination for home goods and really decorative items and stuff you can add to your home, this is going to be the shop. Now, it's not to say that you may find some items here and there, but that's going to be the primary destination that you're going to want to check out. And it's going to be really neat. I only know little bits and details of it, but it is definitely Madame Leota. She once lived there, according to the story, and her home she's long gone from there. But you might hear maybe glimpses of her. You might see things of her still lingering within the shop. The cast members that work there definitely know this, and they kind of keep that mystique going from that storyline from the Haunted Mansion itself.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Well, I tell you, it's going to be a really cool addition. I think simply because the storyline is so it's a classic storyline. They really extended that beyond the attraction and brought a lot of those elements into the shop as well. So I think you're going to love it.
I cannot wait. So after the hype of Halloween is over, is there maybe something in the future, Christmas time, we could look forward to some new things for that time?
Yeah, there actually are. I mean, here we are in the Halloween season, and between Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and just all the decorative things that go on at Walt Disney World, we quickly turn into the holiday season, and we do have a brand new program coming up called Home for Your Holidays. And imagine the 1960s and these vintage packaging, vintage character designs, and some really cool items. If you like these, decorate your home for maybe Halloween time period, or even all year long, you're going to love these kind of vintage style. So love to come back and talk about those in the future.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you. It's really good to see you.
You too. If you're a Chase credit card holder and you're planning on going to Epcot Food and Wine Festival, head over to the American Pavilion and look for a large door near the gift shop. Head over there and show them your Chase credit card, and they'll let you go upstairs into the exclusive Chase Lounge. There you can relax, have some free Coke Freestyle or coffee, play Disney Infinity, and maybe even get a wristband for a special viewing area for illuminations and seating for the concert. Also, if your Chase card is a Disney one, head into Innovations West and you can get an exclusive character meet and greet photo for free. If you need to get to Orlando to take advantage of these deals, our recommended travel agent, Mousefan Travel, is offering special savings for Disney Visa card holders at mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with Undercover Tours, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
So, the mystery sound last week. They had a bit of a mistake. If you watched the show on YouTube and iTunes, you didn't hear a sound. But if you watched it on Bright House or on the O-Town app, there was a sound inserted in, but majority do watch it on YouTube the day of, and editor forgot to put it in.
I know. Goodness. I feel like this isn't the first time that this has happened. We should. What is this? Who is this editor anyway?
Hi.
Oh.
That'd be me. I'm the editor.
Sorry.
I just kind of forgot. It's my bad. It was my bad. Well, anyway, apologies for that. We did get some really funny responses, though. Some people suggested it was American Idol, Backlot Tour, Maelstrom after they closed. I thought that was pretty funny. It was
good. The
sound of our studio, dead air of Elisa regretting going to Hollow Scream's Deadfall by herself.
That's a true one.
And actually, if you did watch it on Bright House in O-Town, it really was a sound of the Backlot Tour. This sound specifically. There you go. So who was the winner?
Last week's winner was David Hack from Castleberry, Florida.
Congratulations. Now for this week's giveaway, we have this awesome iPhone 5S phone case. We talked to Stephen earlier about the new Haunted Mansion gift shop, and this is a Haunted Mansion phone case. It's lenticular, so when you turn it, it's the changing portrait of Master Gracie from the first room, changing from human to skeleton. So
very cool. And
really
it is
cool.
Limited edition. They only made 999.
I wonder what the significance of that number is.
No idea.
I don't know. All right.
So this week's question contest is a...
Yes, it's something, but we're
can't speak today, but
right?
This week's contest is a trivia question from last week's show. Tell us, which attraction did one of the Hanson brothers say he's going to miss?
Hey, guess what? I don't have to mess up this week. I'm not putting it in a sound. Perfect.
I know. So to enter this week's giveaway, send an email to info@attractionsmagazine.com and let us know what you think the answer is. You must include your name and full address, and if you're under 18, please get your parents' permission. Each person will only be entered once, and we need your email by the end of next Tuesday, October 14th. One winner will randomly be chosen from among all correct responses. Good luck.
All right, so we got a full calendar coming up here. So this week, Epcot Food and Wine Festival continues with concerts by Fuel tonight and tomorrow, Sister Hazel on Saturday and Sunday, Richard Marx on Monday and Tuesday, and Billy Ocean Wednesday and Thursday.
Halloween Horror Nights continues tonight through Sunday, then again next week starting on Wednesday.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is going on tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, and Wednesday.
Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens is tomorrow and Saturday night.
You can go to Brick or Treat at Legoland and to SeaWorld's Halloween Spectacular this Saturday and Sunday.
And finally, Old Town's Halloween event starts tomorrow and runs every Friday and Saturday night through Halloween.
Getting into all the Halloween events going on all at once now. Halloween coming up in the month, so busy time in Central Florida. With that, we want to thank Mousefan Travel. Let them plan your next trip, whether by land or sea. To find out more about their special deal for Disney Visa cardholders, visit mousefantravel.com.
And much thanks to Theme Park Connection, where you can find the best in Disney entertainment and NASCAR memorabilia. Visit the showroom here in Orlando or online at themeparkconnection.com.
We are also thankful to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week.
You can also follow us on Facebook and on Twitter, right down here.
Also, don't forget attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
Of course, there is the magazine itself. Our fall issue and our back issues are available through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. So we talked to Steven earlier in the episode about the Haunted Mansion gift shop. I went out and checked it out because it is now officially open.
Cool.
And I got done this awesome lenticular photo they have available. You pay, it's $20 per person. And you go into a special little room and have your photo taken. And within 5 minutes, this special little photo is then printed and done so that no matter
awesome.
what angle you turn, you are turned from human to a grim grinning ghost, basically.
I need to get one of those.
It's for $20, this is
That's so
amazing
worth it.
quality. And you can hang it up into your own little Haunted Mansion room at home.
And they have really cool frames there too, so
Yes,
put it in
I
a
think
Haunted Mansion frame.
The frames were $25, so you don't have to buy a frame. It comes as is with the folder here for the initial $20. But yeah, that whole shop, you can create your own Haunted Mansion room at home.
I gotta go.
You gotta do this. You gotta do this.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, be sure to visit your local attractions, try something new, and stay safe. But most of all,
Have fun.
Secret Blooper of the Week.
Disney previously ran a limited time FastPass Plus only test for some characters.
It's hard to say FastPass Plus really fast.
One of the bigger highlights at Brick or Treat is the Brick or Treat something. What is it? You get this awesome commemorative Brick or Treat Lego. Here at Legoland, Florida, Hudson, did you have a good time?
It was brick awesome.